The dedication on that, unbelievable.
This is Sportscentre.
Hey, I'm Luca Celebre filling in for Marissa Roberto, and the playoff races in the NHL are changing every single day. And it's probably going to be like that until the last day of the season, which means the playoff matchups are also changing. So let's take a look at our favorites if the playoffs started today. While Hurricanes and Flyers is intriguing, thanks to Torts and the Flyers being heavy underdogs, Lightning Bruins would also be fun to watch, but it's hard not to get excited about a rematch of last year's second round, Panthers versus Leafs. This year, these teams have split their season series, and they've still got 2 more matchups before the playoffs. But what's scary is the Panthers are even better than last year. And last year they went all the way to the Cup final. Sam Reinhart's got a 50-goal season, and the usual suspects are playing great. But it's their goaltending that deserves a ton of praise. Sergei Bobrovsky is 5th in the league in goals saved above expected, while his backup Anthony Stolarz is 3rd despite playing just 22 games, which is crazy. While the Leafs leaders are being called immature by their head coach, which, you know what, everyone needs a wake-up call at some point. Better to happen now than in the playoffs, Sheldon keeps saying this, because if that's happening, then you've got no chance. Over in the West, the matchups are also very intriguing, but the one we want to see most is between the Preds and the Canucks. Nashville is anything but an easy out for whoever they play against. And this stat's crazy. They haven't lost in regulation since February 15th, thanks to the Sphere, as they're 16-0-2 in that span. Over those games, they've also allowed 3 or more goals just 4 times, while scoring 3 or more 16 times. And a lot of that is because of their best players. Philip Forsberg has 15 goals and 28 points in his last 18 games, while Roman Josi has 8 goals and 24 points in that same span. To the association, and the race for the top of the Western Conference is getting pretty wild, as the Nuggets, Thunder, and T-Wolves are all battling it out for the 1 seed. With the Thunder victory over the Pelicans last night, they moved to 50-21, and just a half game behind Denver, with Minnie just a game and a half behind the Nuggets. For OKC, last night's win gave them their first 50-win season since 2015-2016. And all 3 of these teams are peaking at the right time. The Nuggets are 9-1 in their last 10, OKC 8-2, and Minnie 7-3. Now, if the Thunder have a realistic shot at the 1 seed, why have the MVP odds shifted even further to Jokic? Well, despite OKC's winning, Shea's scoring has actually dropped off over the last little bit. And if you look at the numbers, it all seems to be at the 3-point line, as he's shooting just 27.8% from deep this month. However, the 11-1 odds may seem high. Considering only 8 times since the mid-70s, the MVP's gone to someone who isn't a top 2 seed. And with how tight these teams are, that could be Denver this year. However, 3 of those 8 MVPs have come in the last 3 seasons, as Embiid was the 3 seed and then Jokic the 6 and Jokic the 3. So if that's the case, maybe we should all be taking a closer look at Luka Doncic. Because when you look at the numbers, it's arguable he's having an even better season than Jokic. And if Dallas keeps playing the way they are, we're talking 5 straight wins and 9-1 in their last 10. They could get as high as the 4 seed. I would like to see Luka win one. I don't know if this is the year that he does it though. Like, maybe voters have fatigue over Jokic though. So like maybe that also changes the narrative if the Nuggets don't win the 1 seed and then Luka and the Mavs kind of storm up the standings. I could see it. There's a way that we get a Luka MVP. All right, let's take a break from sports now and talk some TV, because the Trades is now streaming on Crave. And Marissa had a chance to catch up with 2 of the stars of the show, Rob Wells and Anastasia Phillips.
I'm here now with Rob Wells and Anastasia Phillips, the stars of Crave Original, The Trades, which is out now. I'm so excited this is out now because I don't know if I've mentioned this yet to you. I'm trying not to fangirl, but I'm a huge Trailer Park fan. Okay. Trailer Park Boys, girly through and through. Saw that we had producers of Trailer Park Boys on this one. So what is the humor like? Are we getting some of the same kind of humor in The Trades?
It's kind of a mixture, I guess, of some dark comedy and some heart, which is a nice combination. Yeah.
I love that. And you guys are a family, yes, on the show.
Brother,
so
sister.
what is this dynamic like?
Horrible. No.
Honest.
I thought it was pretty great.
Yeah. Yeah. He's sort of protective and also calls me on my bull.
Oh, nice.
I try to protect him if I can. It's really, it's nice. I don't
It's
have
a nice dynamic, I thought. And our father, who was played by Patrick McKenna, I thought it was a really nice family dynamic. It was.
If people haven't seen the trailer though, how would you describe the show?
Gritty, funny, heartfelt, honest.
She's really good at this.
Yeah, I noticed. like there's so many characters in the trades just generally, and there's so many incredibly sussed out characters in Trailer Park Boys, like they're actual iconic characters now throughout, all of Canadians know a Trailer Park Boy character for sure. Will there be characters in the trades that we're just going to hang on to that are just so tangible?
Oh, I certainly think so, yes.
Absolutely. 100%.
I think everybody knows a backwoods, I think.
Yeah, everybody knows a backwoods, and actually that was me channeling backwoods when I said that.
Or a Homer.
Yep, conspiracy theorist.
Or a Jimmy.
Yeah, cranky.
Oh my god, this is so exciting. I cannot wait to meet all these characters because I'm going to be streaming it tonight on Crave. If you don't have Crave, now is the time to download it. Click the link below. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Now joined by our gambling guy, Wes Chang, to talk some Raptors and Knicks. Thanks for joining us, Wes.
Great to see you, Luca.
This Raptors team has been a dumpster fire, okay? They've lost 11 straight. Looking at the rest of their schedule, where does this streak end, if it does?
Look, there's a world where the Raptors don't win another game for the rest of the season, and if there was a market for something like that was built, as long as the odds are long enough, I'd definitely consider it. They played the Wizards, the second worst team in the NBA last week. They were 6-point dogs, and they subsequently lost that game. That is going to be the one you circle on the calendar. They play one more time in April. But the biggest thing that relates to this question you asked, Emmanuel Quickley and RJ Barrett were both at practice on Tuesday. If those two actually get back into the lineup, it changes everything. The Raps should be able to put together at least 2 or 3 more wins between now and the end of the year.
Wes Chang, a pleasure as always.
Thanks, Luca.
And you can watch the Raptors and Knicks tonight on TSN. Coverage begins at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. That's all for today. Marissa will be back tomorrow. Have a great day.